Hello, and welcome back to another day of Catan. I am Schloopity, and we'll be playing some 1v1 games. We're going to finish out the last two games of these placement sets, and hopefully win them, because not had the greatest of luck. Got an even split, 4-4, but that's okay. Even if we start off kind of low this season, that's just a greater climb ahead of us. So, with that, let's get started. Well, the 5, 9, 10 here does look good. We have to be mindful of this 5, 4, 8 that they could get on the way back. They play like 8, 10, 3, 4, 5, 8. And what, we have this and sits 4, 3? Feels pretty bad. What does this pair with, though, other than the 5, 9, 10? You know what? Let's just run it. They can take 5, 9, 10, 8, 10, 3, but then we block their 10. If we ever draw a knight, that is. Okay. Well then, we just take the sits for 9, build into all this wheat, build onto the 3-1. That doesn't feel too bad. They're working with just the 11, which they will double up. They'll get onto the secondary wheat. This still feels pretty good though, especially since we have access to the wheat port here. And we're working our way into this cluster. He is going to have a lot more ore than us, but if we can just drop a quick city here. Alright, let's see what we pull. Knight's good. We'll take knights. There is that. The 7 hasn't yet rolled this game. And he's not blocking the 9. He could hit the 8. I really would not mind getting another 8 so that we have this settle, like, open soon. But let's just go for it, yeah. With the expectation that we might have to, like, 4-for-1 some wheat. I'd really like to get into this sits 5-11 if possible. Yep. I need a city. Yeah, let's just... There we go. Hold and wait for the city to happen. Not like that, unfortunately. But now, we can suppress them. Ugh. This is terrible. Let's draw another one. Okay. I mean, I was at risk of 7ing out. And, oh my goodness. I guess this for the devs. He's gonna roll the 7 on us. And again, I don't want to have to discard my hand. Alright, here we're just gonna hold. I'm tired of porting and buying things. Oh, let me have it. Alright, well now that he's got the secondary wheat source, things are a lot scarier. This 8 has just been blocked like all game. There we go. Okay. Let's drop this where it belongs. There we go. Let's buy 1. Okay, I like the double knights in hand. The 7 out is fantastic for us. And I think it's still just this sheep every day of the week. Love that pickup as well. Beautiful. Okay. Doesn't he have quite a bit of ore in hand? Maybe not. I did steal one of them. No, he discarded some. Okay. We'll just continue holding out here. I would like to refresh the night, though. We need to get onto a port. The 9s have been coming in. I will say that. This just lets us do so much. It's not the most amazing Monopoly, but it's pretty strong. It's 2 devs and a city. Let's just hit the cluster. The more that you have of a single type, the easier it is to, port it efficiently. So, we'll hit his highest producing stuff next. We'll run over here. Now the 8s are coming in, which is nice. Just need a 4 to follow up. Perfect. Alright, the 7s have been very kind to us. We've got the knight in hand, so I'm not going to port the wood for a dev. Well, now I will. Okay. Double knight's not bad. He steals the sheep that we've been blocking, which is a little unfortunate. He'll probably... No. He doesn't get the settle down. I'm okay with that. Yeah, the 7s have definitely been popping off for us. Alright. Yeah, now that he's got plenty of wheat, let's just keep hitting this. Love to see that. Alright, and we'll work our way down to this wheat port next. You know what, let's just pop again. Ah, that's the reason to... I thought I was done popping, but, Alright, so we've already played the knight. Great, he doesn't even have one to throw it back on us. Steals the sheep, which, I don't know. He stole a sits roll. Like, he gets the settle down, so he doesn't have this crunch anymore, but I don't know how effective that was. Let's just focus road. Get this port. Drop a city and win, if we can. We could pop a dev, but the brick is such that I do want to use it for road. There we go. Again, we were just a city away, so... Nice. Whew! The 3 just went crazy, which I guess helped us a little bit, but, was a pretty big boost to their ore production. The 9s came in with a fury and just let us do everything that we needed. Definitely was blocked out of the most resources. Yeah. I mean, we rolled 1 additional 7 on them, because the knights played, but the 7s came very quickly. They didn't stay on us for long, and that made a pretty big difference. Decent setup overall, though, I think. I think the 854 was definitely the way to go with the first pick. Alright, on to the next one. Wow, okay. So we're kind of starving for wheat on this board. The 8 is here, but the 9-5-10 is also pretty insane. The wheat-sheep combos just do not exist. I don't think I can afford to be disruptive and take the 8-10-3 just because we can't get sheep or wheat on the way back. We'll build into it. There's so much on this board that second can take, but 8-4-3, 4-5-10 onto this is not bad at all. And keeps us off of the brick sheep. Yeah, I kind of stalled out on time there. I think there were better placements on this board, and I just wasn't able to get to them in time. Yeah. He starts with the road, so there's really no beating them anywhere. We could just take... Is the 9-10 losing? We could also take the 5-9-12. Build onto more brick. That's so slow. No sheep. No brick. I mean, all the sheep is over here. Where's the sheep ports over there, too? There is something to be said of the 9-10, but... Oh my goodness. This ain't it. This is not it. Oh, man. Alright, we're gonna lose this one. Horrible setup on our half. I don't know. I kind of just 8-5-10 and then, like, couldn't think of a way to get, like, proper disruption going. We're both only on the one tile of wheat, which should help here in the beginning. If we can, yeah, get this early city up, I think that's our only hope. I'm really hoping he just does not get the 7 straight away, or at least let us get a 5 off first. But yeah, we're not going to have a port, and we're going to feel it here pretty fast. Come on, a 5 before the 7. That's all I ask. And there's nothing that can be done with this hand. I have to save the ore for devs. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Terrible starting placement on my end, but I don't know what else can be done here. Yeah, there's that 5. There's all my 5s. I mean, we definitely put ourselves in this situation. Alright, well. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna concede this one if, yeah. Not much of a game. It doesn't really matter. Starting at 1550 is not great. We'll just kind of write that one off as the terrible game that it was. And because it was short, man, we went completely just 5-5 in the placements. But because those were short games, let's get into the first one of the season. Hopefully make it 2 out of 3. Eight, 4, 10. Point of interest. There's enough wheat to go around. Yeah, he just takes the best ore. 9, 5, 10, 8, 4, 10. Isn't bad. Build into a whole lot more wheat. And he wants the brick and sheep, of which there's, like, none. So yeah, that feels pretty good. We'll be a little sore for wood. Just not a ton on this board. I guess we'll have the best of it. Wheat port's not a terrible play either. Gives our roads something to be desired. I think if we want any chance of connecting, we're going to have to point up. So yeah, I'll just do that. We can swivel back into this not very useful, but, you know, good expansion spot wood port on the 8-3. I don't know, once we get late game, and we got, like, cities and settles on the 10 and 3, maybe the wood port is helpful, but interesting spot. It definitely breaks up our road path. but it's also just like kind of low production and sheepless. So let's make sure this is never taken away from us. And then probably run into here for more wood. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the starter VP. And a cool 9 for the settle. There we go. This does make us pretty blockable. He's only got 5 cards. We're due the 7 though, so I'll just drop it. There we go. And now we have enough wood to hopefully catch up. This is where, like, a knight would be amazing to have in my hand. Now let's just hit this 5. Nice. That does result in a self-block, but it's whatever. Don't steal the ore, please. Cool. Double cities is pretty scary, though. We're not far off from one ourselves. We are already blocked and not on the wheat. I think we need the city in order to compete. I'm just going to do this and hope that a 9 comes in. Well. And now we 7 out. Okay, we do not 7 out. Let's run over to here. I guess I should have just been patient and waited for an ore roll. I was so scared of the 7 out. Like, a single 9 turns this thing around, though. Well, not anymore. Oh, he's still not blocking it. There we go. Okay. That works. City settle feels pretty good to me. And the moment our 8 is unblocked, we run to the wheat port. Our road path isn't doing so hot right now. Yeah, so the knights do exist, just not for me. Alright. Well, let's do this. Get onto a more functional port. And hopefully start to make a comeback here. We do have just enough roads to get through here. I'd rather come through here, but we'll do what we have to. Speaking of doing what we have to, there's a knight. And there's a block. Okay. Immediately rolls the 7, which kind of hurts our momentum into a city. But hopefully from here on out, if we can just keep the devs suppressed. We need something. We need like an ore or sheep. I'm on plenty of both. I'll just get the double ore in hand and wait for either a city or a dev. We just cannot escape these 7s either. Please don't have the mono. Alright, I love the 4-for-1 for the sheep. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that does a number on our road game. Alright, let's drop the city there. And hold, I suppose. That's nice. The one perk of, like, having completely lost road is that we don't really have to worry about perfect settle stuff anymore. Well, I mean, his road is the imperfect one, actually. So, if we can continue to come down in through here. Like, technically we have road settle here, but I'm actually just going to hold. We picked up the knight. I'd like to see what we're able to do here again before I port the wood. Alright, the 2 devs. I guess I should have just done this before. Now that he's got 3 in hand, we lose so much momentum with this, but we can't just let him have army. That was like the worst possible 7 we could have gotten. 7'd out and breaks our army chances. The non-knight is interesting. Into double 10s is also interesting. Alright. Let's get one of these bad boys up. Alright. That is looking a lot better.
Hello. Editor Schloop here. I have currently paused the video because I'm sure many of you are streaming at it. I just missed a very obvious road settle onto the S2 to take longest road and get the 15 points. I don't know how I missed that. I don't know why I was worried about army. I literally just said that he had a bunch of non-knights. Just a complete and utter case of brain fog here. Editing this video was kind of rough. Between this glaring misplay and the complete blundering of my placements in the previous game, it's pretty clear to me that I've been playing very unfocused, and that's not the kind of content that I want to be putting on this channel. I genuinely want to be putting out like high quality gameplay and analysis, and I want to hit top 10. I wanted to hit it last season. Life got in the way. That's okay. But I need to focus this season. So, I'm sorry. I know it's frustrating to see this kind of stuff, especially when people are trying to learn from these videos. I've had a lot of comments of people saying how they've improved from these, and I want to keep up that quality. So, I hope you can forgive this rather lackluster video. I hope you still have fun with it, but going forward, I am going to make a concerted effort to really bring in my A game and push into the high ranks this season. So, that said, I hope you keep watching and have the best of luck in your own games. Let's get back to it.
So, if we can just road settle, we take road from him, or he doesn't even have it, rather. There it is. That's the win. If he doesn't extend here, or like mono, or do anything at all. Okay. But we still have like pretty good chances, yeah? Yeah. What can we steal from him? There it is. That's the win. Cool. Cool. Alright. Winning the first game of the season does feel good, though. Whew. The 9s definitely showed up as much as I needed them to. The 5s were a little absent, but they were his wheat as much as mine, so I don't really mind that too much. Yeah, we got blocked out of more things and had even 7s overall, but we were on ports and he was not, and that really made the entire difference there. He outproduced us by quite a lot on ore, but again, the ports just kind of made up for our shortcomings, so whew! Whew, kind of a crazy game. He needed to have connected or something. I'm surprised I was able to take road there. But yeah, the 3 VPs definitely hurt his game. I mean, the 2 VPs at the start hurt our game, so fair's fair, I suppose. Alright, very first look at the leaderboard. This is gonna change drastically. There are people who are already at 2200, my goodness. We are sitting way down here, but I guess that just gives us a long, adventurous climb up, huh? I hope you guys will join me for that journey, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one.